Welcome back, and this time we have not just one, but two basketball experts with us here on the show. Both of them are former ballers who have now stepped into the arena of sports analysis. First off, I'm honored to introduce these guys here on the show, by the way. We haven't seen each other in a while, so excited po talaga ako. Una ko i-introduce NCAA Juniors for the LaSalle Green Hills Greenies that time. Greenies pa yon. And right now, you already know, one of the fastest growing YouTube sports channels out there. We got Mikee Reyes here on the show. Mike, it's great to have you here.
1-0 dun, March, but it's great to be here, man. It's great to see the both of you. Namiss ko kayo. And namimiss ko na rin ang basketball.
Nakakamiss talaga ang basketball, but I'm very proud of Mike. So, maya natin pag-usapan yan. Pero meron pa tayong isa pang guest. We also have a strength and conditioning coach for the national team at suki ng NCAA. Kilalang kilala po to ng NCAA community. Pag hindi ito kilala ng isang NCAA player, bakit pa siya nasa NCAA? Walang iba kundi si Coach Hammer, the real Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. Coach, great to have you here.
Great to be here, Martin. Mikee, tagal natin hindi magkakasama, but of course, bakit nga naman hindi? Nandito na tayo, NCAA. A new season for us and very exciting times.
Una muna natin pag-uusapan because we love the NCAA. Si Coach Hammer muna. Piling ko kinilatis mo lahat ng dekada. Sino para sa'yo?
Well,
Ang top 7.
Kaloy Saga. Siya ang gold standard when it comes to international competition.
So number 1 mo si ano?
Kaloy Saga.
Kaloy.
Won numerous championships. Was part of the team that participated in the World Championships, the best finish of the Philippines.
Okay.
Two-time Olympian, played against Bill Russell in the Olympics, and it spawned a lot of great memories for the San Beda community. Next, Freddie Webb.
Kilala ko lang si David Webb na kilala ko.
Sabay mo kasi
Si Noah Webb.
Ayan, younger guy. So, Freddie Webb won a championship in the NCAA with Letran. Played in this last Olympic team of the Philippines in '72. So, transcended into pop culture as one of the earlier basketball players who went into show business and then into serving in public service. And
Well-rounded.
he coached in the pro leagues and he steered Letran to a runner-up finish in '85. So,
Okay, so Freddie Webb, laban tayo doon.
laban ka Freddie Webb.
Dito, ito nabutan ko. Ito nabutan ko to.
Inabutan mo rin to.
Season 92.
Inabutan mo rin to.
Atoy ko pa.
Atoy ko. Ayan.
One of the best scenes in in
My God.
NCAA history.
As a coach. But if you look at him as a basketball player,
The
of course he
meltdown.
also coached. He also coached in Mapua as a basketball player. He was
Fortune cookie.
Fortune cookie. Talagang grabe na scorer, but he was one of the younger MVPs in the NCAA who won back-to-back. First 2 years, didn't win in Mapua, but was a standout for the national team.
Ibang klase din.
So,
Relax.
ito, could be the best scorer in the NCAA history.
Okay.
Best scorer. Lim Engbeng. A lot older. The first guy that got his number retired. This is De La Salle College. Kalaban nila Letran. Kung banatan talaga. Iba yung laro kasi sa NCAA, it's very physical. And that's the brand of basketball. And
For our viewers lang na nagtataka kung bakit De La Salle lang napili. Kasi dati po, NCAA lahat nung mga major schools po natin dito sa Manila. So, kaya po may De La Salle tayo dyan, Lim Engbeng, dahil doon po siya naglaro.
Yes, exactly. Alam mo, Mikey, when he was in the NCAA, he had the best scoring average. The guy was 5'11", playing guard, couldn't be stopped by anyone. Kinukuha na sa national team. He was averaging 32 a game.
Wow.
32 a game in a college setting without a three-point shot. And up to now, he still has the best scoring game in the NCAA, which is 55 points.
Wow.
Okay, next one. Ito pag may violent reaction ka, maraming magagalit sa'yo. Avelino Samboy Lim.
Ay, wala.
Okay? This
Idol
guy,
ko rin yan eh.
So, nakikita niyo na bakit mga greatest. So, Samboy Lim was with Northern Consolidated. He was being recruited coming out of his third year in Letran. They won back-to-back championships. Lagi siyang runner-up sa MVP during those times. But on the Grand Slam year, he won the MVP, 3 state championships, goes to Northern Consolidated in the national team with Coach Ron Jacobs and Alan K. Dick and all of those guys. Next, might be the greatest power forward in Philippine history. Not even arguably. No one comes close. The captain, Alvin Patrimonio.
Power forward.
Power forward. Alvin
was
Patrimonio was
wing.
very athletic.
PFC Cup.
Si
small
SFPF,
forward.
nagsisenter pa sa Mapua during those times.
Nung NC.
During the NCAA, won back-to-back MVPs during his final 2 years. Never steered the Mapua Cardinals to the championship, but civil engineering graduate, the typical Filipino guy that yung mga magulang, he was really brought up in that manner, and a standout in the national team. That for the longest time, 4-time Pro League MVP. For you to be called the greatest, you should beat out these names. You should beat out these names, diba?
Okay.
So ito, kilala nyo na to.
Final.
Could be, in my humble opinion, the greatest NCAA player.
Ayan, wala tayo.
Okay? Champion on all years that he played, 3-time MVP, national team standout, the most dominant big guy the NCAA ever saw. Rommel Adugol. This guy is the greatest NCAA player of all time.
Happy Rommel.
Kids, you should understand, Rommel Adugol was the best big man during those times.
I think no contest na si...
So, no contest ka doon?
Wala nga ako yung contest. Contest.
Kailangan ko ng affirmation doon sa list ko kasi it's for the guys who are aspiring to be called legends in the NCAA. These guys are the ones that you should be looking up to from generation to generation.
Pero this time, itatanong naman natin si Mikee from the last time we covered the NCAA, which was NCAA season 95. Mikee has prepared for us 5 players that came best players from that particular season.
This is not important, but this is how the landscape of the NCAA. This is the last one that we saw. This set of players na parang ito yung nagpaan sa atin, nagpasaya ng NCAA ng season 95. This was in 2019.
Yeah.
And sadly, all these 5 players are not gonna play anymore in season 96. But, it's fun to celebrate kung ano nagawa nila. But we have to start with reigning MVP, obviously. Hindi naman natin makakalimutan Calvin Oftana, who is now in the pros. But we know, we watched him grow up in front of us. We watched him grow up from season 92 siya nagsimula doon. Slowly, kita mo naman from a role player to a star. He wasn't even a starter, guys. He was the 6th-man MVP.
Correct.
Okay, 6th-man MVP. He didn't play more than 25 minutes a game. But, what he could do, his versatility, his shooting, the way he facilitates, the way he handles the basketball. Not a surprise, he was the 3rd pick in the pros this last draft. I had to put in a point guard in top 5. And I feel like he was the best point guard in the NCAA in season 95. In only his 2nd year in the league. Okay. Although he's not gonna be there this coming season, pero Evan Nelly led the league in assists. He made San Beda work. Evan Nelly, okay, top point guard, led the league in assists. He led the team to 18-0, diba? Although fell short din, obviously.
One shot away. Evan Nelly coming off a timeout.
I felt
a
like...
few inches away. A few inches away.
I was recording that play.
And Letran
Kasi tayo nun eh. Magkatabi tayo nun eh.
And Letran knew na their whole game plan during the finals was deny Evan Nelly the basket. At
That's how good of a player he was.
siya sa NCAA
He is pala.
Old school point guard. Pass first. Pareho kami.
Pass first?
Pass first.
Parang
Pass
aspect.
first ka rin
I
naman.
feel like parang siyang pwedeng Olsen Pesela. Ganun yung laruan niya. So, I had
And he
to
has
put
good
Evan
side.
Nelly.
Size pala.
So I had to put
6'1",
Evan.
6'5", 6'1".
Yeah. So I had to put Evan Nelly there. So,
Mythical five.
Mythical 5, best point guard in the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Next, I had to put someone from the champion team. Hindi mo pwedeng hindi. Champion eh.
Dami mo pwede
Dami
ilagay
pwede.
din.
But I felt like their emotional leader, their leader the whole year was Jerick Balanza.
I feel like there's a contest from Hammer here, but...
Meron.
Kilala niyo yung favorite player ko sa Letran.
Sige, Mike, explain mo ba?
Finish Jerick Balanza.
Okay, Jerick Balanza,
Jerick.
alright. Jerick Balanza, he's not your typical go-to guy na talagang give him the basketball, do what you need to do, take us home. Hindi siya ganun. Yeah. Because of what he went through the season prior, I think the season before that, for you to put him in the top 5, but you have to put in a guy from the champion team. And I feel like Jerick Balanza was the leader, emotional leader. He kept everyone composed. He wasn't looking for his shot during the whole finals.
Right.
Alam niya mainit si Fran. Alam niya lamang tayo sa ilalim. Go to Larry Muyan. So I just felt like
Next on your list, Max.
After
After Jerick.
I have to go with RK Ilagan.
RK.
RK Ilagan. Because RK is RK, the shotgun. And also, siguro invested tayo ng konti kay RK. A little bit more, kasi we watched him grow up din eh.
Oh,
Diba?
from the juniors.
Season,
From the
juniors pa
juniors.
lang. And he was playing behind the other point guards muna. And then now he was the one. And you saw how he played his heart out during that elimination game against Letran. He had 40, 30, somewhere there.
High,
30s, 40s.
Many three-pointers.
Many three-pointers. Na-cramps lang siya. Kaya he had to leave the game. Again,
Yeah, I remember.
sadly, we won't see him this season because he opted to go pro because of all the uncertainty. But RK Ilagan, man, I had to put him up there. One of the most skillful point guards in the league. I think ang edge niya against Kentoy is he made the Final Four. But Kentoy is still Kentoy. That was a tough one for me.
You put one. You
That was
put
a tough
him
one
over.
That was a tough one for me.
Kentoy.
Because I needed to put Evanelli because obviously 18-0.
Yeah.
Easy.
But the next best point guard, I was thinking between Kentoy or RK. I have to mention Kentoy.
And
Kentoy
RK
talaga.
showed up in big games.
Oo eh.
Basic.
Big games talaga.
Big game player
Games talaga.
and a knockdown scorer.
And ako, I'm more impressed because he's not even that tall.
He's
It's
not.
just skills and his
Ang layo tumira.
lights out shooting.
Angas.
Angas. Oh.
So tama, RK Ilaga.
RK.
Second best point guard in the
Definitely.
league during that time, during season 95. So, okay, I had 4. 2 from San Beda, 1 from champion team Letran, and then RK Ilagan. I needed to put someone from Lyceum, pero sabi ko, wala yung CJ Perez.
Wala.
Marcelino,
Wala eh.
hindi.
Marcelino, great players, but still not CJ Perez stature. Diba? Raymar Caduyak, not CJ Perez.
Pa rin.
It's a system that's
So,
broken.
if we're talking about top 5, you have to put Alin Bulanadi, the best scorer in
Easy.
the NCAA, the best scorer. We watched him score. Meron din siyang 46.
40-ish.
40s din.
High 40s.
Diba? And he was just...
44 yata yun eh. Parang.
And also, sasabihin ko ulit to,
Aquarents, di ba?
40. And we will also, I will say this again, we watched him grow up.
Yeah.
We watched him, when he was a rookie, he hit that winning shot against San Beda, nang alam mo chamba na leaner, hindi ko alam na ganyan siya kagaling.
Ganun pala siya tumira
Hindi
talaga.
ko alam na.
Ganun
Akala
pala
ko
siya tumira
chamba.
talaga, di ba? Kasi
Ganun,
yung-
ganun.
Yung
Akala ko
running
chamba.
shot na parang Alan K. Dick eh, di ba? Alan K. Dick na pump fake, one step forward.
Akala ko chamba nung bago siya, but you know, he showed us that he really could score, especially year after year, his averages started to go up. And he's the only player outside of the big 4 of San Beda who were in the top 5 MVP race. He was number 3. So Calvin, Evan,
Nasa...
Alin, James, Donald, and then James Kekwete. So isa lang ang nakasingit dun sa 5 yun, which was Alin Bulanadi. So skill-wise, I had to put Alin Bulanadi.
That's a great point. 4 out of the 5
out of the 5.
MVP candidates that year.
Ganun
Galing
ka
Beda.
scary yung San Beda nun. Feeling ko this year Letran ata.
Overloaded.
Very interesting list ng galing po kay Mikee at Coach Hammer dito. Pero mamaya-maya po, itutuloy natin ang ating discussion with our 2 guests here. We are back here in Rise Up Stronger, the road to NCAA Season 96. Kasama pa rin po natin ang ating basketball experts na sina Mikee Reyes and Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. Mula tayo sa Season 95, ngayon papunta ng Season 96 naman tayo. Ayan, to ensure the safety of everyone, individual din ang laban sa basketball, focusing on the player's skills sa court. There will be 6 skills challenges to be featured in Season 96. O sige, Coach Hammer, share mo sa amin yung forecast mo and let's see kung pareho kayo ng tingin ni Mikee per
Si
skill.
Mikey would be my, the Guardian Angel magsasabi.
Oh, honestly.
Guardian
Guardian Angel.
Sige, recap lang natin yung listahan ni Coach Hammer dito for our skills challenge. For the dunks, you got Neil Guarino of Letran, former Makatangay of JRU, and James Cuecute of San Beda. For the 3-point shootout, you got Joseph Brutas, Ray De La Rosa, and Peter Alfaro. Okay, sa skills challenge naman, you put Ryan Amsali first from San Beda, Arvin Gamboa of Mapua, and Ato Barba of LPU. Sa shooting stars naman, nilagay mo si Fran Yu of Letran, Ralph Penuela of the Red Lions, and JL De Los Santos of the Heavy Bombers. I see a theme here though. Pero dribble layup natin, you got Abando, Miranda, and Carlos from Letran, JRU, and CSB respectively. And from lane agility, gritty players right here from Letran, King Caralipio, and Nino Ibanez of the LPU Parrots. Okay, a lot has been said already, but we are not yet done. At napansin ko lang na may mga schools na paulit-ulit na nabanggit, pero hindi natin may iwasan yan. Dahil talagang yun yung forte nila, ng mga players na yun. Given the conditions, NCAA season 96 is gonna be totally different from the previous seasons, mainly because, we are gonna be focusing on the skills. Let's just put it at that.
Yeah.
Focusing on the individual skills. Ano yung mensahe nyo sa mga players natin na magko-compete for this season?
Well, really, get in shape. Get in shape because I think the one thing na ayaw natin makita is unang-una, syempre yung performance nila, hopefully it doesn't dip.
Yeah.
Kasi kalawang lahat, obviously. And knock on wood, sana naman condition sila when they come in. Para lang maganda panoorin, masaya panoorin. And also wala tayong makita mga injuries. Because I think that's the number one thing that's gonna be scary when basketball comes back. So, get in shape. At the end of the day, the important thing is to stay healthy talaga. Whether it be physically healthy or mentally healthy.
Importante yun. Lalo ngayong yung pandemic
Yeah.
natin. Coach?
Well, as a strength and conditioning coach, I gotta second the notion of Mike. You gotta be in shape, you be stronger, mentally stronger, and the new challenge, you gotta adapt. She said, rise up stronger.
There you go. Very simple yet impactful messages coming from Mikee Reyes and Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. Boys, thank you so much for guesting here. I hope this will not be the last.
I hope.
We hope.
Pero salamat po sa ating basketball experts dito. And tomorrow, remember to tune in to GTV at 5:05 p.m. for the opening ceremonies of the NCAA Season 96. Good luck to all the student athletes of all participating schools, and remember to support and make some noise for your alma mater. Tweet, post, and keep yourselves posted right here on GTV. And again, I thank you guys for watching today. Happy Independence Day, everybody! Once again, this has been Martin Javier, and this is Rise Up Stronger, the road to NCAA Season 96.
Bawat laro